Hello, everyone. Thank you, Andrea. What beautiful entrance into today's session. Welcome, everyone, to Eileen Fisher's Women Together, and to all of us who come together week after week. A warm, warm welcome. And to those of you who may be brand new, first time in the space, a warm welcome to you as well. As we come together in this Women Together Connect space, many coming from all over. You can put your greeting in the chat, maybe tell us where you're from. It's lovely to just kind of get a sense of who's in the room and really feel the connected kind of circle that we are in when we come to this Zoom room, even if it's just for being in our own space, we still are in circle together. So just noting that we're holding this circle of women together and making this connection with each other. And what I'd like to invite you to do, we do this in some ways every session, but this morning I had the opportunity to do this with Thomas Hubel. And if any of you are involved in the Presencing Institute community, you may have been there as well at the start of our global forum. And we did a practice that just felt so grounded and connected. And what I'd like to do is, if you're comfortable being on video, most of us are, just being on video and opening up the gallery. So you can go to view and gallery and just take in who's here. Just take a moment and find maybe 3 or 4 people. We normally just wave to each other. Thomas Hubel said something that I thought was really beautiful. He said, open up as if you're seeing with your whole body, as if your whole body was eyes, and just feel the sense of someone feeling you. So feeling you, feeling me, feeling you, just being in that space of seeing each other and knowing that we're all coming together in this little tiny practice of taking in this glorious group. As more and more of us sign on, just taking each other in, taking in this sweet, wonderful group of us here, and knowing that we're coming in from all over. We're Florida, New York City, Ossining, New York, Wisconsin, Santa Barbara, Uruguay, Germany, Lake Tahoe, Arlington, Massachusetts, Toronto, West Seattle, Philadelphia, few of us from Philadelphia today, Chicago, Oakland, California, Maryland, wonderful. And I'm standing on Lenape land, what's known as Cortland Manor, New York. And I'm so glad to have Andrea Cortez here with us today. Really just, I've been so excited since our last time we had you here, and just feel that it's really, when we talk about integration and coming into wholeness, to have you here with us is really just it's what's needed to really land in ourselves, is to have this wonderful music. And it's more than music to me, it's a resonance space. So thank you for being here with us, and I'll turn it over to you in just a minute. But before I do, I thought we could just take a moment of stillness. It's our one ritual that we do every time. So maybe just we have a little chime or singing bowl, which is our own way of maybe tuning, Andrea. So just kind of, we find this little bell sound is what gives us a little ability to just hear that own resonance in our breath and the resonance in our own body. So I hope that it's one little tiny practice we do every time we come together, but it feels like an entrance into what you bring to our space as well. So if you can, get your feet on the ground and just feeling into where your body is today. If there's any tension, maybe just feeling into that, not trying to maybe change it or make it go away, just feeling what's there. And as you feel into the body, noticing the breath moving in and out of the body. Feeling the head connected to the sky, that little space just above the head. And I'll ring the sound of the bell to bring us into this moment of stillness. And I'll ring the sound of the bell to bring us back. Thanks, everyone. So really just sending ourselves that just connected space and checking in what brought you here today. You can type directly in the chat what, if there's anything in particular that we can share with Andrea about what brought you to this conversation or this practice of returning to wholeness or to Women Together Connect. And just a reminder for those of you who may be new to this space that we've been gathering, many of us for week after week. Some of us have been dropping in whichever week we can make. So welcome back to those of you who may have missed a few. It's all good. But it's a place where we really just connect in with our own sense of resilience, our sense of just being able to kind of stop from the doing, and just return to the being and focus in on that for even just a little hour out of the week, and to connect with other women, in many cases from around the world, lots of us from the United States. So really just being able to connect into, Marilyn says, Tuesday tune-up. So if you type in the chat any of your intentions for today. Alicia says, need to reconnect and feel the support of this vital community. Suggested by a friend, feeling the world needs to connect. Missy is questioning, what is wholeness for me now? Beautiful. Integration of me, others, the world, opportunity to connect and feel supported by other women. Really, yeah, so I mean, this is, oh wow. So just noting that Christina says her son's home burned down last week and I need connection and support. So we are going to send you some of that for sure today, Christina. Deborah says, my time to reconnect to stillness, contemplation, and goddess energy. Debbie says, I just retired and need to reconnect to women. Francis, return but open to more. I'm going to take that on a lot of levels, Francis. And Viviana, pure intuition. Absolutely. So there are a lot of reasons that we come together and really tuning into the different parts of ourselves and finding integration and finding a way to just come back together and return to wholeness. CB says, re-entry from COVID isolation has been rough. Feel like a bear coming out of cave hibernation with no instinct. Yes. So just feeling that energy. I said, we're coming out of the COVID slumber in some ways. So yeah. So with that, I will turn it over to Andrea, who, just to remind you, if you weren't in the session that she held last time, she's a board certified music therapist and owner of Mind Body Music Center. She has been using the power of music to create positive change in the listener. Her work focuses on how rhythm, harmony, and other elements of sound can improve the health of our mind, body, and spirit. She's a sound artist, composer, and sound meditation teacher. She really has also connected us to the natural world. So for those of us in the, if you have been connected to the Presencing Institute's Global Forum experience, this moment of reintegration and stepping into an experience of being in a solo space and being able to say, what is my inner nature? What is the outer nature? And how do I make that connection and find unity? Are some of the questions that we're exploring. And Andrea has a recording up there as well. And we can share out some of her work and site as well in the chat. So Andrea, over to you. Thank you for being here with us and guiding us today.
Thank you, Antoinette. Thank you for inviting me to this space. I'm very happy to be here, and I love that you called this a resonating space. That's so nice. Imagery to think of for this music, and also I really like that you said it's more than music, because this is how I feel about what I offer through my work, is that it's more than just music, because there's medicine in music. And when we think about so many ways we describe returning to wholeness, and for renewing our health is about returning to harmony. We use musical terms like being back in harmony with ourselves, being in tune, feeling the vibration, renewing our vibration. There's so many musical terms that we use about our health and returning to wholeness, and that is because we have this music in us. We have resonance in us, in our bodies, in our cells, and so this is, we are musical beings. We have it, rhythm in our breathing, rhythm in our heart. I'll try to speak louder here. Rhythm in our breathing, and rhythm in our heart, rhythm in our brainwave patterns. There's rhythm all in us. Um, we have music in us. So sometimes this gets off. We've had a very, very difficult year, and like someone said, it feels like we're coming out of a cave. It feels like we're um, very, very odd at times, right? Kind of awakening into the world again. So, um, this intention um, for today is to bring us into wholeness, but to retune us, right? To become more, um, bringing back that harmony and sense of harmony in each of us. So I bring this and offer this vibration and sound to renew harmony, harmony in the mind and harmony in the body. And harmony can't be just one. Harmony, the definition of harmony is having more than one. Two can create harmony, and more than two. And so we're all here together, and this is a nice imagery to see. We create harmony together. There's more than one of us here. And so we have that potential to do that. And so with the music, with the sounds, um, I make that intention. And you can bring in your own intention as I play. You can close your eyes for this experience. Um, and and really just being present. For sound meditation, there's only 3 basic steps to begin, and it's returning to your breathing, allowing the body to relax, so consciously allowing muscles to relax, and then listening. So three steps. Returning to your breathing, consciously allowing the muscles in the body to relax, and then listening, attentively listening with presence. So we will do this together, and let's get ready to begin. We'll have some time, I think, to ask questions after. Um, so for this experience, you can close your eyes. You can sit comfortably, maybe with some back support. We'll sit against the back of the chair to feel comfortable. And so, as we begin, starting with the breath, breathing in a big inhalation in. If it feels comfortable for you, you can gently close the eyes. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling out. Breathing in through the nose, exhaling out. Allowing the breath to slow down with long inhalations and very long exhalations out. You are reconnecting to your inner rhythm of breathing. Just noticing. Noticing the inhalation, noticing the exhalation. Allowing yourself to be here, to be present together as we listen together. We bring in that intention of returning to harmony in our mind, in the heart, in the body. heart, to the heart center, the space and energy of the heart, just noticing for a moment. You can imagine there is a light beginning to shine in the heart like a candle flame. You feel this light beginning to illuminate your heart. Gently, you can sense this light's warmth. Breathing into the heart. This light is gently illuminating your heart. Now beginning to imagine that this light begins to shine out, reaching everyone here today. Imagine this light is beginning to find its own way naturally, shining out, reaching everyone that is here today. Imagining we are all connected by this radiant light from each of our hearts. Breathing into this. Imagine this light is filling the space around you. Recognizing that this light in your heart is its natural state of illuminating this light in your heart and around you and beyond. Let's begin to take in a big breath in, big inhale in through the nose, exhaling out. As we come to the end of our meditation here, breathing in, you can bring a little movement to the shoulders if that feels good. A little stretch to the neck. You can look up and down, moving the head a little bit, rolling the shoulders. Whatever movement feels good for your body. Stretching the neck, rolling the shoulders, giving yourself a minute here. Keeping that inhale deep. Big breath in, exhale. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here, being part of this.
Thank you so much. I don't even know where to begin, but already just feeling in the chat, the questions are comments on just being so relaxed and calm vibrations. I feel like just sort of floating a little bit, and so carrying that into our dialogues and just connecting from this heart space of what's coming up for you. Just noticing. Somebody brought up letting go and forgiveness was coming up for them, but there may be something in here. So just being with what's coming up for you and following the energy of that in your conversations with each other. And we'll turn to each other in Zoom. If you're on YouTube, thank you for joining. Have a good rest of your afternoon. And if you're on Zoom, now's the time to really just connect with each other from this space of saying hello, sharing where you're coming from, and maybe just what insights came up for you in this meditation practice. So please make time for each person to speak. Remember that you may not know what the other person in front of you had for breakfast, let alone what may have come in their life experiences before. So yeah, enjoy your time together. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes, I think. All right, enjoy.